Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, presented by Draco Breach in the post-game. Last time, we started Dahlia's side quest, or blade quest, whatever you want to call it. And now we are continuing on with an unconscious girl, apparently. Christina. Look at you, you're freezing cold. Interesting. Oh, what should I do? Oh dear, my powers aren't any good to warm her up. Be calm, Dahlia. You are not alone here. Morag? Even if you aren't able to warm her, Pyra and Bridget surely can. Is helping one another in times of need what friends are for? Isn't helping, not is. You're right. There's no point in me getting myself in a tizzy. Will you help me out here, guys? But of course.
I call upon the power of fire. Guide me.
I knew it was going to go through like 500 different people for focus, so I'm just like, nope, skip.
Huh? Pretty lady Dahlia?
Thank the architect. Are you all right? You're not hurt, are you, hon?
No, I'm okay.
Well, that is a relief. I was real worried, you know?
Look out! Run!
Monsters! Ah, where did this lot pop up from?
I fear we may have wandered into their territory.
The guy who was in here before was pretty solitary, wasn't he?
Huh? Dahlia!
Don't you worry, hon. You'll be just fine with us. I promise. I'm not just a pretty lady, you know? I can also kick monster Heine. So you just sit tight while we take care of these critters.
I'm going all in. Do not underestimate me.
Maybe we'll get out of these
Everyone's getting excited.
I may as well pick this up.
We'll beat them with the power of friendship. Yes.
Am I not close enough to Pyra?
Ray of punishment!
Just give me the answer.
I am come.
Heat haze!
Wait, what?
What have we here?
I'll sniff him out. Sniff him good.
I guess I'm just returning to Tantal now, because I think that distance... Oh, heroic. I thought that was, like, isolated or something. I think that's the... I think I know what that is. I think I know what that is, and it's not anything I need to worry about. Trying to concentrate on just the quest that I need to do, and I only have 2 more to do to pretty much show off everything that I know of in this game. If I do miss anything, feel free to comment and say, hey, you forgot this. Mommy! Christina, thank goodness you're alright. Thank you so much for finding my daughter. Thanks, pretty lady Dahlia. I'm trying to think of how that would actually translate in Japanese. Huh. No need to thank me. Okay, Bishojo is pretty girl. Bisho... I don't actually know how to say... Actually, yeah, Jo would be, young woman. No need to thank me, hun. I'm just glad you're all right. I think I read that already. Instead, could you promise me you'll never do a thing like this again? But I wanted to
Why'd
pick you
go to a
flowers.
dangerous place like that all on your own? Didn't you want to grow up and be all pretty? You can't do that if you get yourself killed.
I'm sorry. I just really wanted to find one of these.
Why, those are moon drops.
Uh-huh. They're the flowers you said you liked. I only managed to get 2 of them, but I wanted to give them to you as a super special present.
For me?
Yep. You taught me all sorts of things, remember? So I wanted to do something lovely for you too.
You braved a scary place like that and put yourself in danger all for me? You really are a silly girl. But you did show me a beautiful sight.
You like them?
I never saw something so pretty. Even moon drops aren't as beautiful as what I'm looking at right now.
More pretty than moondrops.
Uh-huh. I'm talking about your sweet little heart, hon. It may not be easy to see, and you can't put a price on it. But that pure and tender heart of yours is more beautiful than anything in this world.
My heart?
I guess you're a little young to understand, huh? But one day, you'll see what I mean. Oh yeah, I gotta give you something in return, too. Feast your eyes on this.
Wow! That's amazing!
There you go. Do you like it?
I love it! Thanks a million, Dahlia!
No. Thank you, sweetie.
Hey, listen! I'm gonna become the prettiest, coolest driver ever. And then I'm gonna find you again and make you my very own blade.
You want to be my driver?
Yeah,
Well, I think that's great. Though, I want you to know, my driver right now's tough as an old boot. You might be waiting quite a while.
Yeah, I think Zeke's in his 20s. That girl would be a grandmother before Zeke died naturally. He'd have to get killed somehow. I don't see that happening. You sure you want to just stand there smiling? Because the question is how canon are the overdrive protocols, because they could be there just for, gaming purposes, so that, if you're not satisfied with what driver a blade is on, you can transfer them. Or they might be real in-world things, but you never hear anybody talking about them, so I don't think they are. This girl's a proper go-getter. If you're not careful, she might steal me away from you someday. That would be a pain, but don't worry yourself. Like you said, your driver's tough. I can handle the challenge. Haha, I did say that, didn't I? I guess I can rest easy then. Let's make this partnership a long and fruitful one. Okay, with that out of the way, I think because, oh wow, those are not very good. I think because of various things. Oh yeah, I finished that. Where do you do Icecraft, though? I think because of various things, I'm going to do KOS-MOS first, and then Telos. I don't know where to do ice craft, and I need to get
More.
everybody who has crafting up. Goldmouth? Well, I guess that makes sense. Huh. Well, I'm curious about that, but I don't need to show off all the blades in S rank to finish this series, I believe. I will probably have bonus episodes as I figure out certain things. Yeah, maybe.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this.
No,
day.
Wow, I am doubling up on...
Hankering for our banquets?
So I said I was going to do KOS-MOS first.
Ready
There
for
she is.
departure, Master.
But I may as well also equip Telos.
I will carry out my mission.
Did I? I wasn't paying attention, apparently.
Don't expect me to do everything for you.
I should have known because I didn't see that message pop up. 7th Perimeter Skyport. In the World Tree. Well, let us... upper level? No. This is around where the battle between the Torna
Look close eye out for
and
Where do we go from here?
This
Mother S
should help.
rank.
My thanks. I'm indebted to you.
I think that means that only one more blade. One more. I think he's my last. Yep, he's my last. Oh, perfect. So sending him out on that quest was useless. Need to figure out how to get the... Making dumplings, rice balls, is kind of weird about finding the right... Oh wow, that's all the way at the end of the bridge. It's kind of weird about finding the right materials. How big the areas can be, I sometimes wish that there were faster methods of traversal. What? Bad thing is, I was just in the skip travel menu. Indol. The Indolin Praetorium. The battle between Indol and Torna. What was the name of the Maelstrom? No, it wasn't the Maelstrom. Where did I even get that name from? I've watched too many shows and read too many books and played too many games. There we go. Something the matter, Zeke? Take a look over there. Something's clearly not right. Those are artificial blades. So many, too. Why they all gather here? I can identify no regular pattern to their movements. Most likely their command systems are no longer functional. They don't have any orders, but they're just gathering here on their own? Is that even possible? Is this some kind of berserk state? Perhaps not quite so simple, but that understanding will suffice.
Initializing simulation.
I didn't see what level was required for that. A search of the area indicates that a total of 67 artificial blades are active nearby. If we leave the situation unaddressed, it's highly likely that more artificial blades shall emerge. Considering all available options, the most prudent course of action would be to eliminate them all right now. You want us to fight these things? All of them? Are you crazy? KOS-MOS is right, though. There's no telling what might happen if we just leave them like this. We should scrap them before they cause any harm. Hey KOS-MOS, do you think we can actually beat all these things? It is possible. With this number of enemies, the probability of our complete defeat is under 12%. Hold on, that doesn't sound like a sure thing. It is difficult to predict what may happen during combat. This probability seems within the bounds of acceptable risk for combat-related activity. You're scarily calm about this stuff, you know that? The more blades enter a berserk state, the higher the risk will become. Please give the order to commence combat as soon as possible. Alright, let's do this then. Here goes nothing. I'm trying to decide which version of KOS-MOS they're using. It's kind of a...
Okay, bring it on.
If I remember correctly, it's kind of a mix between Xenosaga 2 and 3.
Everyone's getting psyched.
But it's been a while, so I'm not sure if that's actually accurate or not.
Dreams are reality. Just let me know if you need assistance. My battle this'll be over because you will provide.
Give me the order!
Hit it, no! Here I go! Yes!
Well, I missed that last one, but it doesn't really matter. I think combat would have ended. Oh, I am definitely going to play Saga for my channel. I rate PS2 series. Held back slightly by some small issues.
Confirming increase of enemy activity. Awaiting permission to continue combat.
No, it's no good. We'll never get through them all.
KOS-MOS, it seems best to withdraw and regroup for now.
If we withdraw now, we risk major damage to multiple locations. Total annihilation of hostile units would be optimum at present.
Girl, there are too many of them. That's pretty clear.
Yeah, mess up, and we're the ones who are going to get annihilated.
There should be no problem. All allies, please move away from me for a moment. Scanning for enemy targets. Locked on to all hostile unit signatures in World Tree vicinity. Releasing safety lock.
I want to play Xenosaga so bad.
Phase switch ordnance activated.
Oh, the fan service here.
Confirming 75% reduction of enemy capability. Initiating neutralization of remaining enemy capability. Rex, is something wrong?
No. Go ahead. Initiate, neutralization.
Rex is like, remind me never to get on this girl's bad side.
Well done. Hey! And I go!
Oh, okay, so... I was expecting a break before then, and I didn't get it, so...
Now! Why not? Why not?
We will make your dreams a reality.
No. Yes!
Cheers for that.
Hit it! No!
This is unexpected. Hilbert effect refrain.
I also love that her default blade is a Zohar.
Armor crusher!
Looks like I'm up.
I can't remember the name of the chip that I used, but it basically returns the look to the default blade. 92% of enemy forces neutralized, remaining enemy forces incapable of proceeding with combat. Any risk of reinforcements? A search of the area reveals no signs of new units emerging. Incredible! We really take out all those enemies? You say we. Mostly it was down to that crazy power of KOS-MOS. It really was crazy powerful. I've never seen anything like it. Well, the closest thing that we've seen would probably be Siren. I merely selected the optimal course of action after analyzing all alternatives. Was my solution excessive? No, you did fine. Yeah, if it weren't for you, we'd never have beaten that lot. Thank you very much. That attack you used, though, I wouldn't be surprised if it was detected in neighboring countries. Yeah, I reckon that light will have been visible from Tantal and More Ardain at least. So, have we accidentally caused a bit of an international commotion? The national leaders may need to be warned about these artificial blades as well. Perhaps our next course of action should be to report to King Eulogiminos. I probably butchered that name. King... That would be Tantal, wouldn't it? Yeah, we better explain ourselves and clear up any misunderstandings. My old man can get pretty antsy. Let's head to Theoskaldia Palace and set his mind at ease. I'm glad that there's more than just combat to this mission, but yeah, I don't think being visible from More Ardain or I don't know which one is. I honestly don't know which one is Tantal. I can't remember. I think that one is Tantal. Well, regardless, for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.